And welcome to Let's Play Discuss Mega Man 2. This is Ronmower along with the Wiiguy and the Star.
So how's everybody doing out there?
Yeah.
We're at the final stretch now. Hang in there. Oh, darn it, what is that from?
Yeah, this is like an easy part of the game. I mean, like one of the easiest parts of the game right here, really.
No, it's the most difficult, man. Instant death, blood drops.
I love the music.
I think on a difficulty mode, it takes a lot of energy off. Maybe on difficulty, it is an instant death. I don't know. I don't think I've gotten this far on the difficult level.
Yeah, you're done for.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong on that.
I think you are.
And whoa, Dr. Wily now. He's got a... Whoa, what?
What the hell?
Dr. Wily was an alien the whole time?
Yes, he was.
No wonder. That's how he crossed the border.
He's gonna phone home and kick your ass.
When I first got this part, I'm like, whoa, he was an alien the whole time. And back then when I first beat this game, I didn't know you can use the other weapons in the game, even though you collect them. And so I couldn't figure out, my pea shooter wouldn't work. And so I was like, whoa, but I knew you could use the other weapons. I didn't know you could use them on the other robot masters as a weakness in a certain order. And so I tried to use the pea shooter on Alien Wily here, and none of them will work. And so I was like, oh, I gotta select one of these, and the bubble lead from the weakest, probably the weakest robot master in the game, other than I guess Flashman, is the one to defeat the boss of the game. And
yeah, it fools you too because you gotta, use that at the right trajectory.
And this battle is so anticlimactic. I mean, the first Wily battle was harder.
Yeah. You got two different
First
forms.
one is harder, man. Man!
And that's it.
Yeah.
He's at least more difficult on the difficult mode, but yeah, there's no ending. Like, the ending is exactly the same on difficult. It sucks.
Yeah, and then we find right here, it's all an illusion.
Yeah, he's playing their video game.
Yeah.
It's copyright infringement.
Yeah.
It's
So that battle was
infringement
kind of
copyright.
lame, but when I first got to it and I was a kid, I was like, whoa, this is weird. He's an alien. He's an alien. Oh, no, he's not.
The day he's bound to her awesomeness. Yes, I'm Mega Man.
It looks like he's bound. I think he's actually crying.
He's on
He
his
can
knee.
cry, he can bow, he can do both.
Yeah. And this ending right here, I mean, when I was a kid, when you're a kid, you're thankful to have some sort of ending after beating a game.
Oh yeah,
So you don't really judge an ending that much unless it's Captain Scarhawk, which takes me off even as a kid. But this ending right here back then is like, oh man, this is interesting. All right, I beat the game, cool. Oh, look at this ending. But now I'm like, nah, this ending could have been a lot better. But the music though was pretty epic.
Oh yeah, the music is epic.
ECW.
Epically awesome.
Yeah. What was that, Pink
Awesome,
Man
epic.
stage or Pink Floyd stage?
Boomerang,
The quick man. He has the pink because he's a man. He's a quick man.
Yeah. And then, so this right here is like, it looks bittersweet because he looks lonely, but he's going home and he finds home and he teleports home. And
Roll
it's like,
home.
oh, his head fell off.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Ah!
What the fuck?
That's it. We got to get a different game. Our pets' heads are falling off. I fell.
Yeah.
Did you start up your 86 Crown Victoria there?
Yeah, I'm driving away into my home in the background. I'm the one on the far left.
And so here's the epic trademark Mega Man 2 music here, as they show the credits and the programmers who designed or programmed each robot master. Except in this one, they don't show.
Hopefully they're not actors, and hopefully we didn't kill the actors.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Akira.
Yeah, they'll even show the robot masters here. It shows the names. It's like the other Mega Man games.
I'm sorry I killed you, Tomo.
Yamaguchi.
Tora, no.
One thing I don't think I did at all on this LP was the bird trick. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know the
You
bird
get
trick.
the buttons twice.
Yeah.
You get stupid birds and like the lamest secret ever.
Yeah.
Whoa, I can see birds in the background. Whoa, that was... Yeah, well, we're spending, 6 spots on a strategy guide just to see that.
Yeah. Go sound
But, I
programmers.
mean, it was kind of
Okay.
it was kind of like you get a small kick out of it when you're a kid, like, oh cool, I didn't know you could do that. But then you're like, now what? But it was kind of,
Yeah, they're gonna pour more levels into the game instead of putting stupid birds in the background.
yeah.
They could.
Stupid or genius?
No, they instead of putting the bird code in there, they could put like Hurt Man or
Hurt Man?
Yeah, Dustman that's actually good or something.
Major Pain?
Or how about Fishman?
Fishman? Why wasn't he in the game?
Yeah, that was weird. Fishman.
Yeah.
They said right
Should've
there
been
it was on the
Robot
game. I guess he was the reject that didn't make it, and the corporate shot it down. Said, no, we're using Bubble Man.
Using the flounder powders or something.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the end of Mega Man 2. Now it's time to discuss it. Mega Man 2, as I've stated since the beginning of time, is my favorite video game of all time overall, and for a reason. I mean, other than not just because it's an awesome game, awesome gameplay and music and graphics, especially for its time. I mean, it was really popular. At the same time, it seemed like, in a way, Mega Man 2 seemed underrated. I mean, back then, during its time, you were mainly hear of Zelda, Metroid, and Mario Brothers 1 and 2, and it's like, Mega Man 2, I don't even know if he ever got his own commercial. And I think a lot of Mega Man games never had a commercial on TV, and not that they really need it, but it just seemed like it wasn't promoted enough. But at the same time, it was real freaking popular. I mean, Mega Man 1 was, to me, it was okay, but Mega Man 2 is, in my opinion, really put the series on the map. And at the time where I was a kid, and it came out in '88, but I didn't really play it till, like, I think 90 or 91, and I was totally clueless in how you play it. Like, the Robot Masters on the screen, I thought that's who you play as. So I would pick Airman, and I'm like, I still look the same. What is this? I'm not Airman. And so I was, like, confused, and then to actually, heard somebody say one day, oh, man, he's easy. And I'm thinking, oh, you fought him. And I kind of didn't say nothing because I guess I didn't want to look like a complete idiot in front of all my friends. And so, but yeah, I mean, the game was real fun, and especially summer of '91 when I really first played it, and the new area I moved into and met new friends, and this is one of the ways we hung out, and this is how one of the ways I made friends with people when I was a kid. I guess we played Mega Man 2 a lot. People always want to borrow it from each other, and I would go to people's houses and play it because I never owned my own copy until years later. And I mean, Mega Man 2 is just so fun with the Robot Masters and the stages, the environments, and the music. And it's especially when you first play it can be freaking challenging. I mean, it took me a long time to beat Quickman and Crashman. Those two were the hardest to me when I was a kid. And then, of course, the Dr. Wily's castle. You got the dragon sneaking up from behind you, and that was pretty awesome. And then, the whole castle was pretty challenging, especially Stage 4, that supercomputer. That really drove me crazy. But Mega Man 2 definitely one of the greatest, not just NES games, but overall video games of all time. So I got definitely, I'm going to throw a curveball here, everybody, and kind of steal Starsoldier's stick. I give this game a 98 out of 100. Wiiguy?
All right, a 98. That is awesome. Yeah. Well, let's see, Mega Man 2. Of course, I probably have to agree with pretty much everything you said. I mean, Mega Man 2 really did push, a lot for, or, push the series into, like, its popularity, and just, it really is probably, no, I guess it is one of the best Mega Man games in the series. Oh, wait, you said it was your favorite, but to everyone, they say that's the best. But I guess I would have to agree. It's really like a fight between, like, the first, second, and ninth, if you believe that, skipping all the way to there. But, yeah, I really love 2. The graphics are ECW. Definitely much, well, not like much better from the original because they were kind of the same, but just more polished. But, and of course the music is best part. Always music for me is the best. Yeah, really challenging too, especially on difficult, which I have done, like on the actual console, which I have, and it is pretty tough. But it's not that you can do it. You can you can, right, Ron? You think you can?
Yeah, I can do it.
I can do it. But yeah, of course, nothing like you. I first, of course, played this on emulator, but still, I had a great time experiencing it when I first, I think it was like back in 2006, having all these, playing all the classic NES games. Mega Man 2 was one of them, and I was all like, oh yeah, this is so awesome. But of course, I searched everything up beforehand, so I wasn't like clueless on what you had to do. I was like, oh, so use their powers. Ho, 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 ho. And yeah, really, Mega Man 2 is one of the best games in the series, and is one of my favorites. And I gave the previous game 10 out of 10 because, you know, for me, it wasn't... I didn't find any problems. I mean, of course, it's not as, like, not as I guess the word I could use innovative as the second one, or just as what would be the word? Just as
Wait,
or just
which one are you comparing it to?
the first one. I'm just saying that the second one is
it's
more
basically the same, except 2 more Robot Masters, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's basically the same, but just they really put, I don't know, they put
the design. The design
they
was
they amped it up in every aspect of the game, music, graphics.
Yeah, everything was amped up and designed to like the most, you know, recognizable and, you know, like just best design.
Now,
it was
Mega
really,
Man 1,
really
though,
memorable.
It wasn't amped up in terms of challenging, because Mega Man 1 is still freaking harder.
Well, yeah, of course. Mega Man 1's harder in just that it was designed difficultly, and 2 in that it was just designed, you know, like, I guess memorable? I don't know. Either way, I certainly can't remember all the stages.
I wonder if, like, the reason why they put normal difficulty settings on Part 2 is because people in America were complaining that Mega Man 1 was too hard.
I guess, and so they optionalized it being on its normal standard setting, which anyone could probably beat, and then just like go for broke and the difficult challenge.
Yeah, and I beat it on normal. I played the game on normal when I was a kid, and it was still challenging enough. But
yeah.
I mean, now when you learn these secrets on YouTube, or you play it off and on for 20 years, it gets freaking easy. It's one of those games where, to me, to this day, Metroid for the NES still kicks my butt. But Mega Man 2, I could just walk through that, you know, with no problem.
Yeah.
That's
and
no problem.
No problem. Yeah, that was a game that I actually could like get like that, you know, except, you know, the certain parts like the stage 4 boss. But still, I just playing it a few times, it was that easy for me. And okay, back to what was I? I skipped a few things with like my like regimen of how I like, you know, let's discuss. I think what I left out was controls and replayability. Of course, smooth controls like the original, and you know, I can play this game over and over again because it's that classic. And so with that, I'd have to give Mega Man 2 a perfect 10 out of 10 as well, because it was just like the original. You know, it was a solid game, but there's just a lot more in Mega Man 2, or at least something more, or I'll just leave it like that, a lot more that just boosted it into popularity. So it remains a 10 out of 10, or gets that score.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so may I interject for a bit?
What do you say, Star?
What do you say? It's your turn. Go right ahead.
Okay, Mega Man 2 for the NES. I like it.
All right, thank you, Bear.
No, seriously though. Yeah, Mega Man 2 is a great sequel to a game that I already thought was a great game. It was already a terrific action platformer standalone. You know, you find 6 Robot Masters, unique level selectability, plus find 4 stages at the end. Here, it's just completely amplified. You find 8 Robot Masters now. Each has their own distinct personality and traits. You can actually see their portrait when you're selecting which Robot Master you want to fight. Yeah, with 8 Robot Masters now, it almost became the benchmark of what Mega Man games should be. 8 Robot Masters. You fight Dr. Wily at the end. You know, it's all good. In fact, they're doing that right now with Mega Man 9 and 10 on Nintendo Wii. And people love it because it plays a lot like Mega Man 2, a classic 8-bit throwback that people are getting re-energized about. Now, how many games can say that? Like, unfortunately, we have a lot of great 8-bit games that are stuck in the era right now. But here we got games like Mega Man 9 and 10 that are actually seeing the comeback of a previous game that was released like 20 or so years ago. It makes me feel kind of old, but it makes me appreciate the classics a bit more, because here we actually want to play an old 8-bit game on newer machines because they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 actually include a whole bunch of features like the ability to use passwords, energy tanks that made the game much more user-friendly to the general audience out there, where Mega Man 1 will just kick your butt, but it's still a cool challenge all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I would have to give her a score, which I already did, please watch my old reviews if you like. Yeah. I know you guys already seen them. I don't know about you, Wiiguy, so you better see that damn review.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I've seen it. Dang it! Come on.
Okay. You better. No.
You liar.
Okay. Yeah, I gave it
No,
a
I'm a
97
sitter.
out of 100. Yeah, that may seem low for a classic game, but still, I thought the game
Low.
was still... Yeah, it's still amazingly epic. Maybe I thought it was a bit too short, and maybe it should have had different endings on both the difficulties, but hey, I'm just being annoyingly nitpicky. It's still an awesome game that I recommend anybody try it out if you want the perfect, almost like epic 8-bit experience ever.
Yeah.
Music, graphics, gameplay, controls, it has it all. Yeah, it's fun, doing this let's play and play through and talk through and all that, and just watching and action again. And sorry, that's my stupid phone.
Okay. I don't hear a phone. Don't hear anything. It's okay.
Okay, that's good.
Seamless.
97 out of 100. Oh, come on, Jay. You always have to go lower than me. No,
Yeah,
no,
that
he
was...
gives that 26 on Arnold. Why is he blue? I don't like that he's blue. He should be red.
Good
Yeah,
ball.
I think,
he changed to red. I didn't make it that far.
I think Jay hates Mega Man 2 because that's the actual cart that fell on top of his head during the Sonic the Hedgehog review. Yeah, someone said one time that Mega Man's the worst character ever because he can't jump or he can't jump or whatever. Like
Duck?
Yeah, duck, jump or whatever. It's like, so?
You could
So
jump.
cool. I mean, he can slide later on. He can slide, and so what if he can't duck or jump real high without a special weapon or whatever? It's like, I don't know. I think someone's trying to troll me back then.
And no, it just keeps the gameplay nice and simple. You don't have to worry about all this little busy work.
Yeah, really. Like in
You just jump, shoot, collect weapons, find out which weapons work for the right area. The gameplay still has a lot of depth, and you don't want to clog it down with all this error crap. I think that's why they took out the charge attack and the ability to slide even in the later games like Mega Man's 9 and 10 is because Mega Man was starting to become too cluttered. Like it was already, you got all these cool weapons to experiment. That's all you need. That's all you need for a good Mega Man game.
I mean, I can understand that, but I still love at least the slide and the charge. I wish they would have kept that in Mega Man 9 and 10. But everything else, like Mega Man 6, what did you have? You had beat, and you had in Mega Man 5 you had beat. Mega Man 6 you had the jetpack or rocketeer thing or whatever, and then the thing where you're big and buff, you could punch through walls or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't really care.
And Mega Man 8, that's where it really started going down here. Hey, I'm Mega Man 8, and I have a little girly voice.
Oh man, they made man. He became
you bass.
I was so ticked off. They made Mega Man look like such a sissy and like, hey, stop! Come on, base. Let's not fight. I'm Mega Man. What am I fighting for? It's like,
you gonna get my tampons now?
So stupid. And, like, and someone told me, well, it's a boy robot. What do you expect? I go, right. He's a boy robot. He should sound like a boy, not a freaking girl.
Or a robot. Sound like a robot at best.
Oh yeah,
sounds like
next
a kid
step.
in South Park.
Hey,
stop coming fat.
No, like Captain N.
not fit.
And
I'm Big Boom.
And Captain N, he sounded like a robot. Like, all right, look out, we got to get Dr. Wily. Or whatever he said. That's how he should have sounded in the game, and in the later games. And then the old NES versions, well, of course, there's not much voice you can do in NES except maybe Dirty Harry. But, I mean, like, he didn't talk. Even when Dr. Cossack said, Mega Man, forgive me, it just said ... Like, he didn't say nothing. He's like one of those people that's silent but violent.
Silent but
Like,
violent.
he was real cold. He didn't say nothing, just kicked your butt with his little pea shooter and all the other weapons he collected. And then later on, Mega Man games, they really made him look like such a sissy. And then all these millions of sequels, Battle Network, and I just like...
A spin-off series.
I really didn't care about Mega Man anymore, really after X3. But Mega Man 2, though, right here at the beginning, I would say pretty much in its prime or the beginning of its prime. Put the series on the map. Mega Man 2. Earlier I said amped up from Mega Man 1. I should have said ECW'd up because Mega Man 2 is indeed ECW.
Indeed, you guys said it all.
So
Awesomely.
with that
Said it all.
Yep. With that said, we are out of here. I'm Ronmower.
The Wiiguy.
Starsoldier 1, baby.
God bless and take care.